At the time of sitting here and recording this video for you, we are we're approaching the end of the calendar year, and I think it's a time that all of us, in some way or another, will actually take some time out and reflect on, the 12 months that have passed. And whether you're someone who sets resolutions every year or not, I think it's only natural that at this time of year we sort of sit there and as I said, we reflect and think, what have we achieved? What have we done with this year? Did we set some goals? Are we on track? Have we done what we thought we were going to do? Are we further on with the goals? Have we achieved more than we expected? But for many of us, I suspect, as we are approaching the end of the year, it's almost a bit of a feeling of, well, you know what, this year wasn't the year, next year is going to be different. And how many of us go through that process year in, year out? Or, as the title of this video sort of alludes to, that whole waiting for something. What are you waiting for? And so many of us, will say, I don't know, when I've lost weight, when I've paid off my debts, when I've met my soulmate, when I've had my promotion at work, when I've set up my business, when I've made my first million, whatever that might be, we have this mentality and this mindset around essentially waiting for something before we take control of the things that we are striving to achieve and the things that we really desire in our life. But the truth is, and the thing that I'm here to tell you right now, is that all of the joy and the passion that you can envisage for yourself in your life can be yours right now. Okay? It's not at some point in the future. You haven't got to just sit around and wait until you're worthy of achieving the things that you want. You can start to take control of your own destiny right now if you choose to do so. Now, the time that we have here on this earth is blessed. Okay, we are all blessed to have this experience here on life, and the amount of time we have here will vary for each of us. But the fact is that our time is limited. And I think it would be fair to say that generally most people feel that time is used up all too quickly, and not necessarily always in the most productive of ways. And how we utilize our time consequently becomes perhaps one of the most important decisions that we make for ourselves and for those people that rely on us, depend on us, and share this life with us. And yet it is far too easy to put off today something that you think you put off to do today, the things that you are dreaming for, your dreams and your passions and the destiny, the things that you really want in your life should be your number one priority. But all too often we procrastinate and we say, oh, when I'm in a different position, then I can start to go after my goals. Now, the hectic pace of today's life, of modern existence, really affords us, if you like, an easy way out of going for our goals. We shelve our aspirations, and we do that almost as a coping mechanism to effectively cope with the challenges of the present. And by doing that, yes, we have more time and more leisure to realize the purpose that we want to achieve for the future, because actually we're not taking the steps we need to take in order to propel us towards the future that we are desiring. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we will chase our dreams one day when we have done X, Y, and Z. Or we'll say, once, maybe we even sort of lessen our goals and our aspirations and our dreams, and we almost sort of minimize the things that we want to achieve in order to kind of make it feel more realistic or maybe more achievable. And that, I think, is something that is probably generally sort of considered a human reaction. It's a normal thing to do, but it is not a necessary thing to do, because in truth, The thing that's holding you back right now from achieving your goals and your dreams is fear. Okay? Fear is preventing us from seeking the fulfillment that we desire and we deserve from our lives, because actually we view failure as a very, very real possibility, and so consequently we allow that to become our reason for putting off the things that we should be doing to help us move forward to the inevitable success that actually we might be able to achieve. Now, if we ask ourselves and really be honest with ourselves and say, actually, do you know what am I waiting for? Okay, then we discover often that there really is no truly compelling reason for why we're putting the pursuit of our dreams off. What there's always a way that you can put one foot in front of the other, small steps. At least if you're moving forward, you're moving. And that is something that I think we often fail to recognize when we are considering our goals and our dreams and our aspirations. So when you regard this as a question of, actually, well, why not now? The fact is, it's draining us of our power to realize our ambitions. We are the ones that are in our own way. We need to get out of our own way and go and get on with the things that we want to achieve. But we are so concerned with the notion that we are perhaps undeserving of achieving our goals and the happiness that we really are seeking, that actually it almost prevents us from taking that first step towards courting the life and the fulfillment that we all look for and that we all want to achieve. And yet when we decisively sort of state, well, actually, do you know what? Yeah, why not? Come on, let's take the bull by the horns. Let's get on with it. Let's put a plan together. Let's put some action in place and see where we end up. Then actually what you're doing is you are empowering yourself. You're taking control of your life, and you're starting to shift your mindset. You're starting to feel more positive because you've got direction, you've got a route to follow, a path to follow. And it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen instantly, but you will start to feel more positive because you are starting to put in place some things that are ultimately moving you towards your goals and your desires and the things that you want to achieve in this life. Because the truth of the matter is that there really is no time like the present. And, whatever it is that we aim to accomplish, we will achieve it more quickly and with a greater degree of efficiency when we actually start to really seize the day, just take hold of the moment and make the most of the resources that we have at our disposal presently. Now, at the time of recording this, we have maybe 7 weeks of this calendar year left. And it's all too easy to sort of say, oh, well, do you know what? This year's gone. I've missed my chance. I've missed my opportunity. And again, there we are. We're procrastinating. We're putting it off for another day. And what I'm saying to you right now is don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You've got 6 weeks to make this year transformational. And if the whole transformation that you're looking for needs to start with baby steps, then what you can start to do now is really get in your head, get out of your own way, start to fix your mindset and your beliefs about what is possible in your life. Because as I started on this video, when I said to you that all the joy and the passion and the contentment that you can envisage for yourself and for your loved ones in this life can be yours right now. Not at some sort of far-flung point in the future that you can imagine what it's going to be like, but it's so far away and so distant that we almost don't believe it believe it ourselves. Because you only need to remind yourself that there is nothing standing between you and your fulfillment. So if you decide that today is the day that you are going to take your destiny into your hands, into your own hands, and take power, then you will soon start to discover that actually you and you alone hold the keys to your fate in this life.